I say if this is your first time here, hi. I'm Mana. I'm a clairaudient tarot card reader, so I listen to music when I'm looking at cards. I don't own the rights to any songs. It's just a random shuffle of something from a playlist. So the first song up for this evening, because as you can see, it's still light outside. We got snow last night, so I stayed home today. Had a self-care day for myself and hung out with my animals. But now I'm here for you guys to give you the message for today. So the first song up is going to be Ghosts Respite on the Spitalfield. So I have cards from 3 different oracle decks and 5 tarot cards to start you guys off with, as well as a review of the Jaguar, because that card popped up in the Mystical Shaman oracle cards for you guys. So we're going to start off with the tarot this time. So your first card up is the reverse 4 of Cups energy. So some of you guys are coming from a situation where you thought that it was going to be a lot of joy, but it ended up being a situation where you lost out on some opportunities and it didn't bring you anything but stagnation and exhaustion. But you're coming out of this energy because when you were in it, you were being tricked and fooled by all these illusions, all these promises, all the shiny objects, and missing the real opportunity right in front of your face. But it's in reverse. You're starting to see through the BS. So now you're ready to seize opportunities, get back out into life, letting go of the regret of the situation and ending your stagnation, because you're motivated to get out of this situation. So you're enthusiastic again about life. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. As mentioned, you guys probably came from a situation where they sold you an illusion, some type of somewhere over the road relationship. 212 on the timer, reflective palindrome energy, 2 soul ties, 1 instantly manifesting. At this point, that reflection means that you need to learn how to love yourself. Loving yourself will set the standard for how other people are supposed to love you, because this situation did not do that for you. They promised you happiness. They promised you a long-term relationship and stability and security, and that everything was going to be all good, harmonious and abundance, blissful and happily ever after energy. That's what you wanted. That's what they promised you. But once you got into the situation, like I said, it wasn't what it was cracked up to be. So you or that energy, because you didn't know how to get out of it, or you maybe didn't know the truth about the situation, you were forcing yourself to stay in it, in that reverse chariot energy. Some of you guys may still be in that situation, so you're lacking direction. You feel powerless because you don't know what to do at this time, so you don't have any self-control. You're running into a lot of obstacles right now, or previously you just were. That's what was creating the imbalance, or still creating the imbalance within you. Some of you guys, since there is an imbalance of energy in your life right now, you might be indulging a little bit too much in some things. You might have to sacrifice that. And when I say self-indulgence, obviously I mean drugs, alcohol, maybe eating too much, partying too much. Whatever you're doing in excess to try to escape the feelings that you're having from this situation, you got to stop doing that, because it's not going to allow you to really connect with how you're feeling about the situation. It's a temporary fix, and it's not going to solve the problem. You need to forcefully sit with yourself and get some perspective about this, because it says right now you're lacking perspective. You may be dealing with an antagonistic situation, either from one or many people at this time, and it's putting you into an energy to where you feel like you might need to do something reckless or hasty right now. 444, those are your angels, and that probably popped up because that's a warning for you to maybe slow down a little bit and get your energy balanced out, because this situation over here, these empty promises from whoever it was, maybe it was romance, maybe it was a friendship or family, but some type of relationship lied about a situation and promised you the sun, the stars, and the moon, and then they didn't actively do anything to make that happen. That could be the imbalance as well. You pouring into the relationship more than they were. But the good part about all of this is you are still very much in your sun energy. You've had it the entire time. That's why they wanted you in the first place, was your light. You were this beacon for them. So that's why they wanted you. But in your sun energy, the number at the top is 19. It singles down to 10. That is the number of completion. So this situation is coming to a closure, a time of completion. Some of you guys may already be out of the situation and recovering and healing from it. 555 with big changes coming to you in 2025. And some of you guys may still be in it, but see that you need to get out of it. You're positive and you're optimistic about the future, trying to find freedom and fun in life because you want to be successful. One of those ways you can be successful, creativity and self-expression. Get out there and voice. Use your voice and be your authentic self. That's the way you're going to have the best luck possible. That's the way you're going to continue to be enthusiastic about yourself, because you're living for yourself. You're not living for anybody else. That's true happiness, living in your authentic truth. So be open. It also says pregnancy. Like I keep mentioning, if you've been around, babies have been in the mix, and probably because of love. Yeah, we're into the past life oracle cards now. So love life. This tarot part absolutely had to do with relationships. Maybe some of you guys dealing with love relationships at this time. Vows made. Happily ever after crap. You guys may have been actually in marriages or with someone that you might as well consider to have been your partner. You guys may have in fact been engaged, planning this big, wonderful future. Planning this with each other. But there is some unrequited love within that dynamic. Probably you not getting what you wanted. 737. 7, you're on the right track. 3, Ascendant Masters, reflective energy. They're trying to help you love yourself enough to get away from this situation at this time. You deserve so much more than this. Vow to yourself to love yourself enough to get away. Remember, you're the sun at this time. You are the light. You have the energy and the ability to do this. Take this as a lesson and a blessing. 808. That's abundance for 8, 0, brand new starts. So maybe abundance and love once you get away from this fake situation and understand that in the end, it's going to be a blessing for you. You're going to be able to take the lessons from this situation and apply them into your life moving forward. And there's 828 right there. Abundance with soul tie connections. Abundance with soul tie connections. So go ahead and close that chapter. 19 down to 10, like I said, the number of completion. And let me see what 19 is for you guys real quick. Oh, by the way, this song is Black Creek and it is by Brent Cobb. 19, this is a message for you to believe in yourself and your life purpose. The angels want you to know that you are qualified and ready to follow your dreams. Stay positive and take action without delay. 911, emergency. 9, take action. Small steps, big steps, whatever. 11, instantly manifesting. That's the fastest way you're going to get what you want. You got to start taking some steps and moving that direction. Taking this positivity, this enthusiasm, all of this light and putting it into something else. Loving yourself maybe. Since you're not getting it from another person, give it to yourself at this time, because you got to do the healing. It's time for you to do the healing. It's time for you to learn the lesson from the situation, heal from it, take it as a blessing, and move forward to new love. Because now we're moving into the Green Witch deck, because you're in leadership energy at this time. You need to become the leader of your life, and these have angel numbers, and I will review them once I go through them really quickly. 1010, number of completion. So the number 10 is heavy tonight, completion. And just so you know, that is the last mystical shaman oracle card. So the theme for tonight is completion. Completion of this situation. The faster you get it over and done with and out of your life, the better, so you can move on with your new start. So you can step into your leadership power using your wisdom from your life and the previous situation to refine your life, to make it better, to figure out exactly what works for you. You should know that by now. You should know what works and what doesn't work, what you need to sacrifice, and what's going to help you propel yourself in your life. You should be there by now. Come on, time to cleanse. Get that crap out of your life. It is not helping you. And this is Joy Division. Love will tear us apart. 1111. Yes, sometimes love isn't enough. Sometimes love, when it's not what you want, especially, is going to tear you apart from another person. Joy Division. Those tarot cards said that. They took you away from your joy. So yes, you need to cleanse that out of your life. You need to start your healing. Figure out what you're passionate about, an interest, a hobby. Maybe start focusing on your own interests and your own passions for life and move forward focusing on that. Find the courage to invest in yourself, and ultimately that is what is going to bring you victory at this time. You got to learn how to love yourself before you can ever expect anybody else to do it the right way. You guys have, well, let me hit your numbers up real quick, and then I'll move into the Mystical Shaman Oracle cards, and that may be it for you guys. I may make it short and sweet for you. Oh, I got to do the Jaguar. That's right. 1222. Twin flame energy. So, twin flame energy. All right, leadership is 6, and here we go again with you guys still focusing too much on money. The reading from yesterday told you to stop it. You've got a lot of abundance coming to you, so if you're still worrying about finances, you got to figure out how to have a better relationship with that. And that was a number that popped up yesterday as well as 22, but in a different card, a Mystical Shaman card, not a Green Witch card. But this is 22. 22 singles down to be 4, and 4 are your angels still here at this time trying to help you transition out of this previous situation into something so much better. 22, the angels can see the positive results of your prayers, and they want you to have patience and stay optimistic while the final details are being worked out in heaven. This is an urgent call from the angels to keep your faith at this time. So like I said, it singles down to 4. They're telling you, keep your faith at this time. Stop worrying about money so much. Refinement's going to be 42. And once again, that singles down to 6. There's the money again. Guys still worrying about money. And I get it. I understand completely. I have to remind myself sometimes and catch myself sometimes as well. So it's definitely a practice. 42, the angels are urging you to keep the faith. So that is twice for urgently keeping the faith. Cleansing's going to be 25, single down to 7. As mentioned before, that means you're on the right path right now. So keep going. 25, as you go through major changes in life, expect the best and your optimism will be rewarded. So be mindful about your thoughts because there are big changes. That's the very first Mystical Shaman Oracle card is 55. So that's 2-5. Big changes. This is Corn. Start the healing. Yes. Start the healing. Cleanse out that old energy and start the healing. The number for healing is 37, and that's 10. Completion. Completion all across the board on this reading. That's why it's time for you to start the healing at this point in time. 37, you're on the right path. And the Ascendant Masters are encouraging and helping you along the way. So keep going, guys. You got this. Follow your passion at this time. That is 7. So you already know what 7 is. You're on the right path. Keep going. As long as you're following your passion, you are absolutely on the right path to victory. 44, 8, abundance. So yes, find your passion. You're on the right path. That is what's going to bring you the victory and the abundance. 44, the angels are giving you extra comfort, love, and support right now. Ask them for help with everything and listen to their guidance through your intuition. So use this time of imbalance to connect with them so they can help you out so you can get the victory. Lastly, courage. They'll help you with that as well. 13, female Ascendant Masters. Lilith and Sekhmet. Recently, Hecate as well. So check into your female Ascendant Masters. They are here to help you. Singles down to 4 angels. They are all here to help you with the courage that you need at this time to get out of this previous situation and get into the new one. Because as mentioned, the winds of change are here. And you have to figure out how to tame it in order to get the abundance that you want. 55 is mentioned. 5 is big changes. Add them together. 10 again. I've lost count of how many times 10 has popped up in this reading. But as mentioned, 10 means completion. Completion of the past. It's done. 55. This is a period of out with the old, in with the new. Welcome these changes. They bring about new blessings. So, out with the old, in with the new. Out with that old unrequited love, in with the new love. Like I said, some of you guys are light workers. That number is 32. 5. Again, so 5 and 10. Heavy in this reading tonight for you guys. Big changes because you are ending the previous cycle. You're done. Time to start the healing. Corn, by the way, the band, the card is always there as well. It's been in every reading for I think the last 3 or 4 nights, and I'm picking new cards for you guys every night. I'm not picking them. I'm shuffling them, and then they're coming out. They're being pulled. This keeps pulling up. Corn, 10, again. So your harvest is there. The Jaguar, 28, 10. There you go again. And the final card, completion, 9. Get to work. So it's done. Completion over and done with. Get to work. So let's review the numbers for... And since 10 keeps popping up, let me read that for you. And this is the Smiths. I started something that I couldn't finish. And that could be that. 1818. You're like, no, I don't want to do that cycle anymore. Yeah, I may have started it, but I can't finish it. That might be you. So 10, good news. Yeah, got that wrong. It is good news for you guys, but that's not what it says. 10, God wants you to hold positive thoughts about this situation. Hold positive thoughts about this entire situation that's happening right now. Even if you started something and it wasn't what you wanted it to be, you have brighter days ahead of you. God wants you to hold positive thoughts about this situation as everything is working out for your highest good. Call upon God to help you stay optimistic as your thoughts are an influencing factor to the outcome. And as mentioned, that scene was down to 1, and 1 means be mindful about your thoughts, please and thank you. So that harvest is there and waiting for you guys. So the Jaguar card, as mentioned, the Jaguar energy is back, and that is 28. Money comes to you as you keep the faith that you, your loved ones, and your beautiful life purpose are all fully supported by heaven. So there is a reiteration for you guys that have been worried about money. So let's find out about your friend the Jaguar and how he is here at this time to help you guys out. So the Jaguar is the gatekeeper to all that is unknown. He offers you lessons about reclaiming your inner power by awakening your inner core energy, or your Kundalini energy, which is supposed to be big this year in 2025, the year of the snake. It's all about interconnectedness and realizing how connected we all really are. So the Jaguar at this time is here to help you awaken that core energy so you can be tapped in more with yourself and other people. 2022, see, 2. Soul tie connections, brand new beginnings for that, but you got to do the work to tap into that energy. The Jaguar is also here to help you solve old issues and make way for a spiritual rebirth. So perfect time for this thing to show up. In the Mayan culture, they associate it with the sun. Associated with the sun. And last time this card came up, because it only popped up one other time since I've had this deck, it also popped up with the sun card that time as well. So you're back in your sun energy, and the Jaguar is here to help you with that. The Jaguar is also a sign of duality, as it also represents the moon as well as the sun. So it's here at this time to help you find balance within your life. The Jaguar provides protective energy so that you can embrace the power of the unknown, because a lot of you guys are moving into unknown territory. This is brand new. The road that has not been traveled yet, you are stepping into it because you now have the courage to do so. So the Jaguar is here to lend you its protection at this time, because you're about to walk into a time period of uncertainty. And it's here as a catalyst for you to release your fears. This is Chevelle Vitamin R. Yeah, I needed to check. The Jaguar also represents good communication and is here to aid you in those needs if you are currently going through conflicts and need to find resolution, or if you need the power and the courage to voice what you want and what you need at this time. Also, the Jaguar, though, has a tongue that cuts like a knife. So be wary and careful about how you do communicate. You want to get your point across, but do not let your ego get in the way of it. You've learned the lessons. You're better than that. 22, 28. Soul tie connections and abundance. You're better than that. Don't let them suck you down. That's what they want you to do. They want you to act out a character. Bless them, wish them well, and send them on their way. Seriously, the Jaguar is here to help you understand your darker side, and that there's true power once you embrace it. So get to doing that shadow work and embracing all parts of you. Lilith, Sekhmet, and Hecate are all dark, divine, feminine energy. They're here at this time to help you. So embrace the dark side of yourself. Heal from it and realize that there's a time and a place to be able to tap into that. Learn how to tame that. The Jaguar is also here to help you with understanding the ability to embrace change, and that there's a multitude of cycles that happen within life, as in Wheel of Fortune energy. And that's kind of ironic, but not really, because that's the card that popped up for you guys last night, was the Wheel of Fortune. It's time to get moving. The wheels are turning. Things are changing. And one of those ways that they seem to be changing is through love and finances. So take the lessons and the blessings. You got this. You are in your sun energy. The Jaguar is here to help you at this time. So I hope you guys got what you needed from today's reading. I say keep going. You got this. You're on the right path. Just get rid of this other situation that's sucking your energy, because it's not getting you anywhere. The cards told you. It's completion. It's done. It's time for new beginnings and new love. So heal yourself. Love yourself. Vow to yourself that you got this. Tame the wind and move forward into your light worker. I love you guys. Until next time, do what you gotta do. You got this.